Hey, what's going on, everyone? I'm Chris. I'm here with Cathy. We are Ginger Marvin on Instagram and YouTube. We have part 5 of Cathy's stimulus check challenge today. She ran down to the bin. She actually made 2 trips in one day. That'll be 2 different videos, but she picked up some really good stuff, and I think this is kind of the pivotal point in the challenge where once we get this stuff listed, it's really going to start selling. And I think we crossed over into the positive before she made this trip, but this trip is really good. So here's Cathy with what she picked up at the bins.
Hey guys, we'll just jump right in. I'm just looking at my receipt. So it looks like for everything I'm going to show you guys, I spent $65.23. So that's the most I've spent in a single haul so far. And honestly, maybe ever at the bins. Like, I don't normally spend more than like 40 bucks.
Yeah.
So I definitely got a lot of shoes, which I'm excited to show you. And I just was going to say, so I got 43 pounds worth of stuff and then one puzzle that they charged separately at 49 cents. So, all right, let's just jump right in. So this is the brand Fly London, which of course that is going to show you the logo, but it's a little bit peeled off. But this is what most of the footbeds have looked like that I've seen. And then the bottoms are dirty, but yeah, these I've sold a couple pairs in the 40 to 50 range. So yeah, anyways, these aren't in the best shape. They're kind of dirty and stuff, so I don't expect to get quite as much for them as I've gotten for my other pairs, but I think I can at least pull 30 out of them. I'll still, like, there's some loose threads here, which I can just cut that off. But yeah,
pretty good
there's
shape.
just some brown wedges. Yeah, the soles aren't really worn down, just dirty. We'll wipe those down before we list them, but I'm excited about that. And everything that you're seeing, I don't think I got a single new bin. So like everything that you're seeing, somebody else went through it before I went through it and found this stuff. So it just goes to show you that, you know, everyone's looking for different stuff. Don't not go through a bin because it's been looked through. So, so I found these mini Melissas. These actually weren't even in a shoe bin. I found them in just a like bin of random stuff, and they were just buried. So I moved a couple things and found these and a bunch of other little kid shoes. So again, these are a little dirty, but I'll just wipe them right down. These clean up really easily. They're a toddler 7. These will sell for probably around 30 bucks. Got some kids Tevas. So these I'll just toss in the washing machine. They're just a little dirty, but otherwise they do have some wear here, but I've sold some like that in the past. It's pretty common with these kids ones. At the very least, I'll get 10 plus ship. I'll probably list them at like 18 free ship and then see what happens. They're a youth size 2. You got another pair of mini Melissas. These are super dirty, so I might just do a little mini video of me trying to clean all that dirt off just so you can see how easy it is. You see that, but yeah, these ones are scuffed. They're not going to sell as much as those little boots were, but cute little giraffes. These are a size 9 toddler. And depending on how clean I can get them will depend on what I get for them. But I honestly could probably list them disgusting like this and still get $10 plus shipping out of them. So I'm going to clean them up, hope for at least 20. And yeah, we'll see. I don't know if anyone knew this, but I feel weird smelling them. But if you didn't know, mini Melissas have like a sweet scent to them. So if you're like worried they're fake or something, that's kind of how you can tell.
You are weird.
Alright, and then I found a pair of freshly picked moccasins. So if you've never heard of freshly picked, it has this logo on the bottom of the soles. The older ones sometimes get pretty faded and it's hard to see, but they're real leather moccasins. These ones do show a little wear, but I'll still at the very least get 10 bucks plus shipping out of them. I'll probably list them for like 18 to 20 just based on condition. Actually found another pair that was red, but those were just so beat up I didn't even want to deal with it. And then I found a single one that was in like perfect shape, but I could not find the match, so I left that one there. But yeah, I'm glad I found one pair. Those are like 2 ounces, so that cost me almost nothing at all.
Right. And do you think you are like an average price of these items is under $2 for this? You said 60 bucks.
I spent 65 and I think I counted 53 items or something. So
like almost
just
$1.
over $1 a piece. Yep. I don't think I've ever had my cost of goods above $2. I don't even think it's been over like $1.50 at the bins. This I got lucky with, and I don't think they're fake or anything, but I do need to just check out before I list them. But some Tory Burch flip-flops, obviously not nice leather ones or anything, but nonetheless, Tory Burch at the bins. I actually only found a single one, but when I find any good shoe, if it's a single, I still put it in my cart while I'm there. I hope that I find the match. It seems like most of the people at ours kind of put their singles in the same one. Like when they leave, that everyone just kind of puts it in the same bin. So at the very end, I went over there and I found the match. So I had like 5 singles, and that was the only one I found the match to, but I was happy to have found the match.
What do you think you'll sell those for?
I'm not sure, since they're just like the foam flip-flops.
20, 25 bucks maybe?
I'd hope I could at least get 20 for them, but yeah, I've never even looked them up. The only toys I've sold are the leather flats, and those have sold really well. I don't know where the match is for that yet. These are just some Toms. I wouldn't normally not pick these up, but at Ben's pricing, I went ahead. These probably weigh about 8-9 ounces, so not bad. They're a little dirty on the bottoms, but somebody will pay 10 bucks plus shipping for them. They're, excuse me, a women's size 8. These are just some Merrell, like kind of like a water shoe. Really good shape on the soles. And yeah, these are a toddler girl or little kid size 12. I'll toss these in the wash just because they're a little dusty, but then I'll just get them listed up. I think I can at least pull 20 bucks out of those probably. Right, we got a pair of white-ish Converse.
Used to be white.
Used to be white, yeah. So we'll put these like in an oxy soak or something. Even if the stains don't come out, somebody will still buy them as is. And yeah, these I think I could at least get 20 bucks for, including shipping. So they're men's 4 or women's 6. I think a men's 4 would also be the same as a youth 4. So I found this pair of Brooks. These are a women's size 6.5, but they do not have the insoles. But people have told us in the past that lots of runners like to add their own insoles, so I still grabbed them. You know, we're looking at me having a buck into them or so, so a little bit of wear right there, but like no wear along here or in the heels, which is the parts that really matter. People don't buy these to look cute, they buy them to go running. So
yeah.
The thing that matters is the tread, and the tread is really good. So I grabbed them.
They still look cute though.
Alright, and then I found these rainbow flip-flops, which these are a good brand of flip-flops to look out for. I'll have to wipe that out. You can see they have like toe prints like Birkenstocks get too, but that's common with the shoes, and people that are going to buy them don't really care. So
are they a suede footbed like Birkenstocks?
Yeah, they're like real leather.
Some kind of leather, yeah.
Yeah, so the thing that with rainbow that I've noticed, so when you buy them new, they usually have the sticker on the bottom with the size, and that almost always goes missing within the first like couple times you wear them. So their shoe size chart, if you ever find these, I would pick them up, just measure, and then
so the size is not anywhere else?
Because there's no sizing on here right now, so I have to measure. But honestly, their shoe size chart is by how long the footbed measures. So just look up the size chart and you'll figure out what size they are. But yeah, those will probably, even in the condition they're in, sell for close to 20 bucks, I would think. Alright, got a little pair of baby natives with pineapples on them. These are in pretty rough shape, but they're still worth something. They're toddler 5, and even in this condition, I think I can get close to 15 bucks shipped, which these are like 4 ounces maybe, so around $3 to ship out. Alright, so then I found a little pair of baby Uggs. These will probably sell for about close to 30 bucks, I'd say, 25 to 30, and yeah. And I got a pair of kids Converse red. These are pretty dirty, so I will just spray them with some like OxyClean and then toss them in the washing machine. So these are toddler 7. Honestly, some people like their kids Converse beat up like this. I personally don't. I like my kids' shoes to look newer the better, but yeah, somebody likes them like this, so they'll clean up a little, and I will still probably get 15 bucks out of them. So these I think are vintage Tevas, or at least definitely an older type Teva. They're pretty cool looking. I like the strap detail. They're a women's 7. They're a lot heavier duty than the like ones that they're making now. But yeah, I don't know what to expect for these. I mean, I would think at least 20 to 30 bucks. So. Okay guys, this is probably the best thing I got, I think. And I was so happy to find these. These are some Freebirds. Can you see the bottom? Yeah. So that's the Freebird logo. So I've been looking out for these since I've heard other people talking about them. I knew that they retailed for a ton. I've never sold a pair, never found a pair. So yeah, again, these were in a picked over bin. If you just look at them straight on, they look kind of worn down, but that's just how they're made to look. But yeah, I think I'm hoping I can get around 100 for these. These retail for like $195, I think. I'm just glad I grabbed them. Those are women's 6. I don't know if I said that. And then this is the brand Reeker. I don't actually think I've sold it. I think I have a pair listed that haven't sold, but since we're doing bins pricing, I grabbed them. I hear other people say that they can sell these, but size, they're 39, so probably like a US 8 or 9. Not in bad shape, but
I think that's an interesting name for a shoe company. Reeker.
I don't even know if that's how you say it. It
Oh.
looks like it's German or something.
Maybe Riker or something.
Yeah.
Who knows? You don't have to know how to pronounce it. Nope. You just know how to spell it, and you can sell it.
Alright, so then we found another little baby Converse. These are also a 7 and dirty white, but we'll clean them up and get them listed. I think I can get at least 15 for those. And so these were some Birkenstocks, but just like a gardening type clog, like plasticky feel. So they had like an insole in them, but the insole was so disgusting. I just took it out because it was also kind of heavy and I didn't want to pay for the weight. So I don't know if they'll sell like this, but I'm going to still list them and see what happens. I also feel like, I don't know, I feel like the openings are kind of, maybe that's just how they are. Anyways, they're size 37, which I think is like 7 or 6.5, something like that. But yeah, I'll toss those in the wash and then get them listed. And then these are just some Adidas. I don't know what the model or anything is, but you can see they're a little bit dirty. I'm going to toss these in the wash, hope to get them cleaned up. If they don't clean up, they'll still sell. The soles are not worn down. I saw some soles on Posh with like way worse condition for even 12 bucks shipped, or $12, plus they probably paid the Posh shipping on top. So I'll make something off of them. I don't know exactly what, but these are men's 10.5. So. Right. That was only a tiny little portion of what I got. Also got this huge bag. Oh. And then somebody, I think some people in the last video were asking. So I just bought this as a Christmas present to myself because I've been seeing a bunch of people with them, and I'm always lugging 2+ IKEA bags into the post office like every day. So mostly I wanted this because it has wheels, and it's basically, I'd say it's the size of my 2 IKEA bags just in one bag. So it fits a ton, and yeah, I love it. I kind of want to get a second one already, and this is the size large. We'll put a link down below in case anyone's interested, but this is a size large. I want to get the XL, and they also have like a smaller one too if you don't need anything this big, but my favorite part of it is the wheels. Alright, so this is that puzzle. I only bought it because it still had the plastic on it. I did scan the barcode, and I think it was going for about $10 plus shipping. So not huge, but I'll take it. So this I just grabbed only because it was 100% wool. I didn't even look it up while I was there. I did look it up last night when I got home though. It's Betmar, New York. Never heard of the brand. But I need to do a little, whatever that's called, rolling of it. But I think I can get like 15 to 20 bucks for that. So
like an Oktoberfest kind of hat or something?
It's just like a fedora, isn't it? I don't know.
Kind of reminds me of like lederhosen and beer.
So then I found this Insane Clown Posse tee. So there's that, and then on the back it just says Insane Clown Posse. I'm not like a big music or band person or anything. I remember this was popular when I was in high school, so
Yeah.
what, 2004 to 6 time frame. This is a size small. I don't know what it's not dated or anything. But yeah, I don't know really what to expect on that, but I figured it's probably worth something to somebody.
Yeah.
So.
We don't think it's vintage or anything, but...
No. Did they even like make music that long ago?
I think so.
Oh, my high school is getting close to...
Yeah, I think I looked up the tag, and it could be as old as 2005 maybe, which, you know, that's almost vintage now. 4 more years.
So then I found 2 hats. Chris told me what they were about.
I think they're
remember.
Bruins, right? The Boston Bruins.
It's NHL. What's the show that we like?
A Million Little Things.
Oh, yeah. A Million Little Things. We love Psych, so it has the guy from there in it, but it's a more not funny role. He's like a more serious role. But anyways, it's a cool show. One of the few shows I watch. But yeah, I didn't look these up. I just bought them because they're pretty much weightless. I'm sure that they're at least worth $10 a piece. Another pair of natives. Again, really beat up, but I'm sure I can pull at least $10 plus shipping out of them. Alright, then we got these just Skechers Goga Max shoes. I sell these all the time. I pick them up at the regular Goodwill even for like up to $8 just because they sell for about 30. The bottoms are not worn down at all. These are a 1 in 6 and will probably sell for about $30.
What was Goodwill trying to get for them?
$6.99. If I saw these in the store, I would have paid that.
Yeah.
So these are just Croft and Borrow, which I think is just like Kohl's. It's a cheap brand, but I only got them because they basically looked new.
Yeah.
They are a women's 8.5, and they're not real leather, but I don't know. They kind of like reminded me of like an Easter, like somebody might wear them to Easter or something, but you know, you only need one person to buy your stuff, so. Well, one person I'm sure will buy these shoes.
Acquisition cost is so cheap, so.
Okay, this is a pair of Clark Cloud Steppers. Kind of like a weird texture, but these will probably sell for $20 to $30. They're a women's 9. I still pick up Clarks. They do really well on eBay compared to Poshmark. Then I got a pair of just brown Crocs. These are really dusty. Definitely need washed. They are a women's 8.9, men's 6.7. Still have some tread left. So, sure they're worth close to $20. I got another kids Converse, dirty, but toddler 8, and those will go in the wash. And I'm sure I can pull 15 out of those. Got another pair of natives. These are a infant 4, and
cool color.
Yeah, these are dirty, but otherwise not too worn down or anything, because babies that wear size 4 are probably not walking too much. So these will probably sell closer to that $20 mark once I clean them up. And I got these little Nikes. These are a toddler 7. And I'm going to toss them in the wash because they're a little dirty, but they'll probably sell around $20 after that. And I found a Broncos hat. At first glance, I thought it was like super dirty, but it looks like it's like gold or bronze thread or something. So it's actually not in too bad of shape. It is a wool blend hat. And yeah, I always check right here, but it's not too dirty, so I grabbed it. Got another pair of Clarks, nothing fancy, just a little mule, but really good shape. They honestly look like they've probably been worn once. Women's 10, they are real leather upper, and I'll probably get close to $25-30 for those. Right, these are some Merrell like mules. These, you can see the insoles are pretty dirty, but I've washed a pair of these before and they came out okay, so I'm going to do that with these, and then they'll be in a little cleaner condition and probably sell around $30. These are a 6.5 women. Right, these dance goes are in like almost perfect shape. Might have been worn once or something, but a little bit of stickiness. I'll get that off. But yeah, these are a size 39, which I think is an 8.5, 9 or something like that. And these will probably sell for 40, at least I would say.
Yeah.
So these are Allen Edmonds, which I don't like picking up much dress shoes, but I've actually never sold a pair of his shoes. I have 2 listed and they haven't sold yet, but one I have listed really high. That's, I'm sure, why it hasn't sold. But Edmonds pricing, I'm going to take a chance. You can see the soles are basically shot, so they probably need replaced. But like Allen Edmonds retails for so much that if someone can just get a nice pair, the uppers look okay. They could just get them resold and still save themselves a lot of money. So anyways.
They're really nice looking shoes.
Yeah, these are a 9.5 men's, so I mean, in this condition, I'm not expecting much. If I could get 20 bucks, 15 even, I would be happy, so.
How much do you think those retail for?
Hundreds, maybe like $3.95 or something, I think.
So it may be worth having someone resell them. Not us, but
yeah.
Someone get a good deal and they can have them resold.
You probably should, since I sell so much shoes, like get some sort of relationship with a cobbler. But
yeah.
All right, these are just some Skechers like wedges. They're super lightweight. These are 6.5 women's, and again, almost no wear on the bottoms. I'm sure those will sell for close to 30 bucks. These are just Art Class, which is just a Target brand. They're a boys 810. And yeah, just little joggers. Joggers are cool right now. Hopefully joggers stay in because I don't really like the baggy style at all. That seems to be coming back in. So anyways, these will probably sell for like 13 to 15 bucks shipped on Kidizen or something. I'll probably list about like 15 to 18 and then just send offers. These I just got because they reminded me, like, these are Skechers and I don't think they're actually vintage, but they reminded me of like a vintage style. These are 9.5. I don't know what to expect on these, but they're in good shape. And that kind of, I feel like this is like a 90s style.
Yeah, it reminds me of like middle school.
Yeah, like, I don't know 90s. Why, but I was thinking of Britney Spears when I saw these. So,
that's exactly what I thought when you showed them to me. It was Britney Spears.
So yeah, we'll see.
She probably never wore them. I don't know why we thought of Britney Spears, but...
Alright, so this is just a small, and I'm pretty sure it's a boy small. Oh.
Messed up zipper.
There is no zipper.
Oh.
So, this is what I don't like about clothes. It's way harder to, like, check them out good enough at the bins, but... Yeah, no zipper. I mean, I'll probably still list it to try to make a couple bucks on it, but the brand is Gander Mountain. I don't know what that is. I only bought it because it was a nice camo jacket, and I honestly did not see any wear spots on it, so I also think it's reversible. But yeah, a nice camo jacket with no zipper, so we can maybe even, it's not like the zipper's messed up, it just needs the
little truck
maybe
thing.
It is chewed up at the bottom there, so I don't know. This might be garbage, actually.
We'll probably run some comps and see if it's worth selling as is. I don't see it being super expensive, worth fixing. But I know you can get zippers and stuff replaced and fixed. For this situation, probably not going to be worth it. Yeah.
So that's okay.
But, you know,
a couple of the things.
It's $1. $1, $2.
Alright, so these are just some Oshkosh boys jeans, size 6, nothing amazing. I've sold these in the past for like $15 ship, so I grabbed them. So this, I was showing it to Chris last night, and this actually also has a flaw, so I don't know if I'm going to list it, but it's Zara women's blazer. It is a wool blend, but it's funny because I checked it all over for like wool holes or anything like that, and I was like, oh no, it's really good. And then I got it home and realized that the button right here is missing. So I mean, that's an easy fix, not for me because I don't sew, but oh gross, and there's like a little stain there anyway, so that happens. It's okay. This I just grabbed because it was new, but like I'm honestly not sure if I should list it. So it's Mary Kay, It is unused, but the date on it is 2013, and I don't know if like makeup expires or what. It doesn't have like an expiration date on it. I think we looked some up, and there was some on eBay for what, that were 2010 date or something.
Yeah, and I think like they maybe $10 free shipping.
So I mean, this is almost weightless. So
yeah.
I mean, if I could get any dollars for it, I'd be happy. But my worry was that like it's lip gloss and that it might have been dried out.
Yeah.
So I don't want to sell it to someone and then they say it's all dried out, and then I don't know, like I was trying to scam them.
That's the hard thing about those kinds of things, like ink and anything that is wet. It has a potential of drying out, and you can't open it, right? Yeah, you don't want it to be opened. So
I might just keep these for myself. If they're dried out, I'll toss them, and if not, I have some lip gloss that I'll wear once a year. All right, this I just grabbed because it was a Brighton belt, and I felt like it was nice quality. I've never sold a belt before, other than like that seatbelt buckle type thing.
Yeah.
But never like a leather belt. Every time I look through belts, they're always just really worn out, but this one honestly doesn't look like it's been worn at all. So it's kind of heavy. I don't know what these things are, but I'll have to look it up. I'm sure it's worth more than what I paid, but not sure how much. So.
And that's the great thing about the Benz and the low acquisition cost. We can really experiment with things we're not familiar with, and learn that way.
It has like a little saying. It says Brighton Museum Collection. Decorative gold coins, particularly fashionable in the 2nd and 3rd centuries, were often made into rings and awarded for acts of distinction. Inspired by the Greco-Roman tradition, we've designed our own elegant silver settings to encase these gold treasures.
Interesting.
Right.
So does that mean it's real gold and silver?
Don't know.
Let's go scrap it down.
All right. All right. So next up, I just grabbed this because I liked it, but it's just the brand Roundtree and York, which is what, like a, I don't know, it's just like a department
Target
store
maybe,
brand.
or
It's not
Kohl's.
like Target, but anyways, the first thing I noticed was that it said Polar Tech, which is a nice quality fleece. I liked that design on it. This is like one of my favorite colors, like a teal. And I think it will fit me, so if it doesn't sell, I'll keep it, but I am going to list it. I don't know what to expect for it, but I figured I could probably get 20 bucks out of it. It's a really nice fleece. So this, I don't know if I would have bought this if I'd looked up comps, but so this first trip I was finding so much good stuff that I ran out of time, and they were calling my number, so I rushed up without getting to look up comps on stuff. So it's just a cute little Winnie the Pooh baby blanket. The tag doesn't say enough for me to like know date or anything really, but
Did you try doing like a Google Lens search?
no. And
So
then
we'll
I'm
try
now
doing that and
seeing-
see if there's anything.
Well, now I'm seeing that this tag part, like
Some
the stitches
tearing
are
off a little
coming
bit.
off, so might be another scrapped item, but
It's
good
in
thing
good
I found
shape.
all these shoes that are gonna make us plenty of money.
Right. Sometimes Cathy likes to do that. She'll have a lot of weight in shoes, and then she'll find some lightweight things to try to bring that average cost down a little bit for everything, except for the light stuff, I guess.
So this I only got because, well, it's the brand Croft and Barrow, again, not a great brand. I got it because it was a women's 1X, so a good size. And then it doesn't have like the normal price tag, but I noticed down here it had the like this tag, so I assume it's not been washed or worn. It honestly looks like it's in good shape, other than like maybe some dust just from being with other stuff. So I don't know. I'll probably, I mean, it's worth more than $1, so. Alright, and then just a couple last things. We got a Minnie Mouse. This is just a Kohl's Cares, so it didn't cost much to begin with, but you can't get it anymore unless you buy it resale, so hoping I can get like 10 bucks out of that. And this is actually just a pajama shirt, so I think it can be worn as a regular shirt though, and it is that nice Sherpa material that people seem to like. So Jack Skellington Christmas might not sell anytime soon, but I think I can pull some dollars out of that, so I grabbed it. So yeah, that is it.
That's it. All right, so yeah, she got quite a bit of stuff. I think easily she's going to get a few $100s for this So I think it's definitely her best Ben's haul for this stimulus challenge so far. The next one, which will come up in a couple days, you'll see she found a lot more shoes and stuff. And so the things that we've already sold, you can definitely go back and look on our What Sold videos. We are keeping track and saying every time something sells from one of these stimulus challenges. And I think there was a time there where she was positive above the $600 overall and still had, you know, at least 100 other items to sell. So if that is something you are interested in, definitely hit that subscribe button and follow along. But I think that's going to do it for today, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.